Hey, I once made a joke that I could train somebody with a towel and a stick. So I'm going to go one better. I'm just going to train you with a towel. This is a good warm up for any type of activity that involves rotation, shoulders, elbows, like golf, paddle tennis, anything like that. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a towel. This is just a hand towel, right? You're going to pull it tight and you stand with the stick posture, good posture, big chest, abs in. Take it up over your head, pull the towel apart, okay? Hold it for 5 seconds. Then we go back down to where we came from, all right? You're gonna repeat this 4 more times. So you can pause this video right now and complete those 5 reps. All right, so now, one side at a time, I'm gonna make big circles and I'm turning my palm outward. So I do 10 rotations, one direction, and then I hit the brake and I go 10 rotations the other direction. And I'm always turning my palm outward. So we get 10 one way, 10 the other. You can go ahead and press pause now and knock those out. Now we take our towel and we stand here with big chest, abs in, stick posture, athletic stance, right? Pull apart this way, okay? Pull the towel apart. Feel it in your shoulder blades. Feel it in your deltoids. Pull it apart. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat that 5 times. You can now press pause and complete that. And we're back. Now, I want you to take the towel and you fold it in half, and you're going to make some swings with it, not just with your arm. This is just the arm. I want you to turn your torso. Your feet are planted, and you swing it just like so. All right? Turning your torso, swinging the arm. Okay? But it's the torso that initiates the rotation. All right? Not only are you going to do it that way, but you're also going to do it backhand. 10 to the front, 10 with the backhand. Okay? And even though you're going to do it with your non-dominant hand too. So we equal out our rotation. And it's just good for the coordination. And you can feel how uncoordinated you are when you do it with your non-dominant hand. But we're making you even through your core, okay? So 10 forehand, 10 backhand, both sides. Press pause now and do it. All right, now we're down low. And we pull the towel apart. Big chest, abs in. Hold for 5. Rest for 5. Hold for 5. Rest for 5. Do that 5 times, okay? So you can press pause now and then come back, and we've got our last upper body exercise. All right, now we fold our towel in half, okay? So it's good and fat. And we hold it down in front of us, and we're gonna squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. You're working those forearms, okay? So wide grip with all the fingers, squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax. Knock this out. Give me 20 of them, okay? We do 20 of these where you're squeezing and relaxing, and you can drop the towel, and you can open those hands as wide as they can. Open them up as wide as you can, okay? Open them up as wide as you can. Do that a few times, and your upper body is ready to go, okay? Now it's time to do some lower body stuff. All right, now we're down on the floor. We still have our towel with us, and we're gonna prepare our lower body for some work. So I'm sitting, I got a hold of my towel, it's on the arch of my foot, and I'm pushing away with my leg. So I have to have a good grip here so I don't push my foot so hard that I lose grip on the towel. But I've got lots of isometric pressure happening, and I feel it on my patella. it's good for the patella tendon, okay? So I'm pushing on that, and it feels kind of good on this patella tendon. So I count to 10, and then I back off of it. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Hold, push, count to 10, okay? And we're going to do that twice. So you can press pause on the video and knock out your 10-second holds 2 times on each side. Now we're back, okay? And I'm going to put this right here on the ball of my foot, and I try to straighten out my leg. So I feel massive hamstring stretch, and I also feel calf and Achilles, okay? Here's what it looks like from the side, okay? My leg is straight. I got calf and Achilles going on, and it's the same idea. I'm going to put pressure with the ball of my foot, and I feel calf, and I'm going to hold it, all right? And then I back off of it, and I see if I can get a better stretch. And then I hold it again, okay? About 10-second hold, and then I back off of it, and I stretch it a little farther, okay? So I do that twice, and I do it on each side. So you can press pause and knock that out. All right. Last thing we're going to do while we're sitting down is some circles, just like so. I am going to try to point my toes toward the camera and then draw them back and point my toes toward me. So big circles, okay? As much range of motion as I can get. I'll do 10 one way, and then I'll do 10 the other, okay? And you can press pause now and do this on both sides. All right, the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to roll up our towel, okay? And we roll it up so we have just a nice little like 1-inch thick towel, right? And you don't need to see my head for this one, but I'm on with the balls of my feet, and I'm pushing through my big toes, and I'm doing some calf raises, just like that. I'm going to knock out 20 of these, okay? Then I stand on it with my heels, all right? And I'm going to try and raise my toes up to create some space between my balls of my feet and the floor. And I do that for 20, okay? So press pause and knock those out. 20 with the calves, okay? 20 with the shins. And then our last move, okay, is I'm here on this side, I'm light on my feet, I'm gonna hop to one side and hop back. Hop, 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 hop. Knock out 20 of those, all right? And then I'm good to go. I'm nice and warmed up. And the most vulnerable parts of my body when it comes to lateral motion or rotational, sports are good and warmed up and ready to go.